Alright everybody, Crimson here, and today I am going to show you guys how to pass your driving test if you are taking it in Plymouth. Alright, hold on, let me go close my door real quick. Alright, so a couple of days ago, I took my driver's test in Plymouth. It didn't go so well, so I failed. But I'm going to show you guys how you can pass it, even in the winter when it's hard to see. So, you're going to pull ahead, you're going to pull in from the street. Oh, what is going on? Oh, it's loading. Okay, so if you're pulling into the DVS, you're going to pull in this way, keep going in this way. Be in this right lane when you pull in first, because you're pulling in from the street. You got to check in for your driving exam. Stop, look for people who are taking their test. And then, whoop, my bad, didn't mean to do that. What is going on? Alright, my bad. So, then you just turn right, look for people coming. Then you stop, because there's a stoplight here. And it says no right turn on red. So you just wait for the light to go green. And then you go turn that way, get into this lane, pull in, stop, wait your turn, pull up, make sure you have insurance card and all your stuff you need for a test. So, when you're about to take your test, they're going to ask you if you have an appointment. If you do, if you have an appointment, then you're going to pull ahead and pull into one of these lanes. If you don't have an appointment, then you're going to pull into these lanes on the right. So I didn't have an appointment. Walk-ins at Plymouth are pretty simple if you take it in the winter. They're not that busy, but hey, how would I know? Because when we went, there was only 4 people in line. We were the 4th one. So they're going to come out to you before you go on the road. They're going to do the equipment test. They're going to ask you for mirrors, seat adjustment, headlights, high beams, low beams, horn, mirrors, already said mirrors, fan control, front and rear defrost while the fan works. Alright, so after that's done, you're gonna start your road test. So, if you're starting from here, and this is where I started in lane 7, but you're going to start, just follow my cursor because that will be the car. So you're going to start by pulling out right, then you keep going this way. The speed limit's 30, I went about 20 because the road was a bit icy. Stop, if they tell you to turn right and you turn right, you fail because there's a no turn on red. No right turn on red thing. So if you're like, oh, I'm going to turn right on the red stick to landing, you're going to fail. And then they'll say, turn around, you failed. But if you wait like me, then you should be good. And also, stop behind this white line. Don't go forward, even stopping in front of the crosswalk. Just stop in front of the white line. So when you're done, and it's green, and you turn right, you're going to turn right here, keep going. Oh, can I grab the, I can't move it. Oh, there we go. Alright. So then you're just going to turn right, go this way, and I can actually change the view for you guys so it looks better. Alright, so you turned right. You're in this lane. They're going to ask you to turn left, yield to make sure there's no oncoming traffic. There is a stop sign here, so do stop and look. Once you're done, then just turn left into the left lane. Don't turn into the other lane, then you'll be in trouble. Then you're heading this way. Then right about here, right in this little area, if you can see that under the trees. Let me see if I can zoom in. Yeah, that's probably the best resolution I'm going to get. There's parallel parking. You can do parallel parking here or up there, but they had me do it right here. I didn't do so well in parallel parking. If you guys can't get it on your first try, that's fine. They'll give you another chance. And if you can't get it then, just park it and say, hey, that's the best I can do. Because if you can't nail parallel parking, it's not the end of the world. They're not going to kill you or get mad at you. It's only a couple points off your test, so it doesn't really matter. So once you're done, make sure when you're parallel parking too is that you indicate while you're parallel parking, because that's what they like to see. Check your mirrors, do everything, then smog your way out of the parallel park, and then head your way up this way as well. Okay, and then you keep going this way, up the hill, yield for any oncoming traffic if they ask you to turn left, but they had me keep going straight. What is going on? Sorry about this. It's probably not a good idea to do Google Maps, but hey, it's fun. Make sure you stay to the right too. Don't hog the middle because there's oncoming traffic this way, so it's a two-way road. Right about here, they're going to have you do uphill parking. Remember, you're going to pull up to the curb, up and away. Turn your wheels away from the curb. Then put your vehicle in park and let the car kind of just roll, or I think it's neutral. And just put the wheels against the away from the curb. You say okay, they'll check. You should be good. Then you keep going. Then about right here, underneath these trees, is 90-degree back in. All you do is you're just going to pull up, indicate that you're going to do a 90-degree back in. I pull about here, back up, and pull in. Alright, then you say you're okay. Then you have to pull out. Remember, signal mirrors, all that good stuff. And then you keep going. So then right about here, they're going to have you say, turn left, look for oncoming traffic. Just turn left. And now you're going, now you're going this way. Now, they're going to have you keep going straight, stop behind the white line, wait for it to turn green, then you keep going. Keep going straight. And then right here, you're going to stop as well. They're going to have you turn right. Careful for oncoming traffic. Make sure there's no one coming so they won't hit you. Oh, I turned the wrong way. Whoopsies. So you turn right. This is fail corner. Right here on Plymouth. It gets everybody. It got me. This is a one-way road. All these arrows pointing is supposed to replicate the one-way in Minneapolis. So if they ask you to turn right, you always turn right in the first available lane. If this lane is not available, then you go to the next lane. If that isn't available, then the next and then the next. So, but usually, if there's people parking here, just turn into this lane. But what I did was, I did pull into that lane, and I thought I was so smart I could pass the driver's test. But I stayed in this lane the entire way. And I should have gotten over, but I didn't because I wasn't thinking. I was too nervous for the test. You stop, look for oncoming traffic, keep going, and then they had me turn left. This is where kids fail, and this is where all my friends failed too on Plymouth. You stayed in this lane, and you turn left. And fail every time, because look what you're about to do. If you're turning from this lane, you can cut people off that are in these two lanes, but what you're supposed to do is right back here, or right when you turn there, well, hold on. Right when you turn into that lane or this lane, you have to get over at least to this one or this one, depending on which way your driver instructor is going to tell you which way to go. I recommend going into this lane right here, because if he's going to ask you to turn left, you can easily switch lanes. Don't switch in intersections. That will fail you as well. So switch lane, and then you turn left. Alright. We're getting about almost done with the test. You're going to keep going. Indicate on these corners. They're uncontrolled intersections. Always indicate for turning. Then right here, I believe, is a stop sign. Make sure that you stop behind the white line. Then you keep going. Uncontrolled intersection. Indicate as well. Whoop. Keep doing the wrong thing. No, I don't want that. Keep going. Now this is also where kids can fail, and this is where a lot of my friends failed too. It's where you're on this intersection, and they say turn left. You need to turn left into the first available lane. Also, watch for traffic coming this way. They can hit you real easy. Then you are in a car accident, and you're at the DMV, and you have a mad driver instructor. I didn't do this. This is how I probably failed as well. I thought I could just turn into this lane. And this lane was full. I wasn't sure, because people were parking in this lane to put on tabs and license plates, but now I know. So, you're going to want to turn into the next available lane if this one is not available, but this is your first lane option if that is open. Park there. Or turn left there. If not, then go to the next lane. If that's not available, go to the next lane. And then, if they say park here, don't do that, because that's how you know you failed, because you pulled into the wrong lane. But if you pulled into either of these two lanes correctly, I'm saying don't pull into this one unless this one is full. So always go to this one first instead of that one. But like I said, if this one is full, then go to that one, and so on. So then right about there, they'll have you park, and they'll explain what you did well, what you did poorly, and if you passed or not. If you passed, you go in. If you don't, like me, I was upset. But hey, everyone is. Y'all want to get their driver's license and such. But if you pass, you go inside to this pizza building. It looks like a pizza from here. But you go into the building, take your picture, yada yada yada. If you don't, then you have to wait a week, and after that, it just builds a week every time you lose or you don't pass the test. That's pretty much the Plymouth driving course. I'm Crimson here, and I'm signing out. See you later.